we just got to stay consistent and build on what we did last week. I think we did a lot of good things, but you're judged on a week-to-week basis, so we have to continue to perform at a high level.
I know the circumstances were kind of weird for Keaton that first week. What was the biggest difference from week 1 to week 2 for him?
I think he's pretty similar, to be honest with you. Keaton does a good job making good decisions, or he's done a good job so far, and he just has to continue to do that. I said, all along, he's a very talented player. And, playing that position, I think it has a lot more to do with the intangibles and decision-making than it does with talent. And he's done a nice job of that, so we just got to keep doing that.
Have you talked to him about dealing with success and this way with praise he's got these last few days?
More than anything, we just talk about with the entire offense. You just got to, play. You got to do it consistently. And like I said, that's been the message to our offense all week is we did a lot of good things. There's some things we can clean up what we got to clean up. But the reason that I think that we played as well as we did at times is because we practiced, we prepared the right way. And you can't get complacent. You can't ever let that change. I think the way you prepares all week is going to be the way you play on Saturday. And so, again, that's been the message all week is you had a heck of a game because you had a great week of preparation. And that's got to be the same. That's got to be the same thing this week and every week.
What did Drake London do there in such a big role last week?
Drake's a heck of a player, and ever since he's been here, he's done a really nice job. I think he has a really good feeling there. We wanted to put Amon-Ra in that kind of middle spot last week because we thought we had a good matchup there, and so that's what we did. And so that puts Drake at Y. But like I said, ever since Drake's been here, he's done a lot of good things. We started him outside about midway through camp. We moved him to Y, and that's a natural place for him. I think he has a great feel for space and stuff like that because I think a lot of it has to do with his basketball background. And so he has a really large catch radius. He's physical. He's not scared to block. Has a great feel for space. And, he knows how to use his body to get open. And I think that's a lot of the things that the Y has to do. And so he has a lot of natural skills for that position. And, like I said, he just continues to improve and continues to work the way he works. And that's why he was in there as often as he was. And part of the reason I think he had a lot of the success that he had the other day.
You talk about Keaton did such a good job keeping his eyes up and looking downfield, moving around in the pocket. Is that something you had to work with him, or is that kind of a natural thing that he sort of brings?
Well, I think most quarterbacks, that's either natural or unnatural to you. I think that's kind of something that you can talk with them a lot, obviously, on. You can try to work with them on through drill work, and that's something we emphasize in our drill work. But when the bullets are flying, you kind of either got it or you don't. And he did a nice job of keeping his eyes downfield always. But I think what he did a better job of is when he didn't have anything, just taking off and getting 2 yards and getting down and not making a big mistake. And, there were times, there's a couple practices that I can think of in camp where, things start to break down and kind of scrambles and he leaves one in the middle of the field that gets intercepted. And, he didn't do that the other day. He has to continue to do that. But, again, I think, like I said, keeping your eyes downfield when you're moving is something we work on, something we talk about. But when the bullets are flying, it's either you got it or you don't, and he did a good job of that.
28-33. Do you remember how many decisions did you not like from that night from him?
There were. I don't know the exact number, but there's plenty of things that he could have done better, and decisions that we've got to clean up. But again, he did a good job, and more than anything, he did a nice job taking care of the football. And then with the weapons you have around you, and that's what I talked to him about a lot since that game is. If you just do the easy things well, spectacular things happen because you got great players around you. And so, a lot of his stuff that he did was exactly that, did the easy things well, wide open slant, and he threw it to him. And, after that, you got Pittman, you got Amon-Ra, you got Tyler Vaughns. Well, they catch a slant, and all of a sudden it's a touchdown. And everyone thinks you had such a great day, and then, you just threw a slant that most people in this huddle could have hit. But, like I said, I think that's the key for him and the key for anyone in this offense is do the simple things well and don't get us beat, and you're going to put us in a position that I think to win most games.
How good was that first pass to Amon-Ra, the touchdown pass? To get that
How was it?
How good was that to get it in with the double coverage? He had no space.
It's a good throw. He could have took a little air off of it. He might have had a little more space. You know, that's something we preach to him is put air on the football and let the receivers, so you don't have to be perfect. You know, if you throw it on a line, if you're off by any bit at all, it's an incompletion. If you put good air on it, you allow your receivers to make up for your imperfections, and that's something Keaton does a really nice job of on a lot of deep balls, is he does put good air on the ball. Now, you have to have some awareness where safeties are and stuff like that to be sure he's taking care of the football. But I think he has a pretty good feel for that. And again, I think on that one, he did a pretty good job holding the safety with his eyes, and that's why he was able to put as much air on it as he did, because he got the safety to move to that other hatch to create a lot of space for Almonroe. Then he put a lot of air on the ball, and let Almonroe do the rest. You know, so that was a nice play.
We're gonna do one last one.
Was that like the third read on that play? Or second read?
That was the first read.
First read.
Throw it to Almonroe. That's what that play was.
Thanks, Graham.
Yeah.